Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Southern Eagles, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will have the first possession of the game. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Fights off a defender. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Kennesaw State right back to work. They try to pop a run on the draw. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. From the gun, give on the inside. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Caught behind the line. It's Ashley. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is how you silence this. Wow, defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Georgia Southern's offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well.
Afterburners coming. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Eagles. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kennesaw State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. He's going to run it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Smith. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Kennesaw St. 0.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
Number 88.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Kennesaw State right back to work. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Wants to throw on third. Dances away from the heat. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on second down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy who's going to take it.
Caught near the sideline, it's Kent. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He'll pull it down and run. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Keeps the play going. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Red pass hits complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This offense has a second down play.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that guy.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
Got it.
Defense looks like they're about to bring the house.
Come on, set.
On second down, wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum. Going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. That pass is well off target. He got it. Trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the return, it's Rice. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Oh, he's going to pass it. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. From the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find...
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That's reeled in. It's Sims. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're bringing heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
1 yard on the play. Now, fourth down.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Fair catch called for and made. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Coming after him. Caught near the sideline, it's Staley. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Here's the handoff. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Still running at the 40. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Kennesaw State right back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Here comes the hurry up. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nobody fooled with the trickeration. It'll bring up 4th down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And it's no good. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Georgia Southern, 14. Kennesaw State, 7.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Staley. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Kennesaw State right back to work.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. On the return, it's Murphy. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Running it to the right. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. With the run on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
21, Kennesaw State, 7.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Getting some heat. He'll try to do it himself. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, and he wants to throw it. The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be 4th down.
Incomplete. 4th down, coming up.
On the set.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He wants a big play here late. Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. This one's complete. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He makes a grab. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Buys a little time. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. A strong, methodical,